Hey guys, it's Mr. Mini Painter, and today I am finally opening the War of the Rohirrim Lord of the Rings box, the Battle of Edoras. It has been out there for a couple of weeks, but I hadn't been able to get my hands on it, so I received it yesterday, and today I'm finally opening it up. I'm very curious because there are some nice new models in there, some old models in the new edition, so yeah, I'm very curious to how this is gonna play and how this is gonna work out, how they look. So curious to summarize my enthusiasm. It's a huge box, it's a heavy box, but of course it contains a lot of stuff. For example, the new rulebook. I really like this box art with the hillsman and the Rohirrim over here and the village on top. Let's check out the back. See what it says here. So it looks like a playmat of sorts, some dice, some rulers, the rule book, scenario book, and of course the models themselves. It's supposed to have a rules manual, a scenario booklet, some dice, rulers, a 3x3 double-sided playmat, 2 Rohan houses, a quick reference guide, and 56 miniatures containing Haleth, Prince of Rohan, Háma, Prince of Rohan, 24 warriors of Rohan, Wulf, the High Lord of the Hill Tribes, and General Targ, and 24 Hill tribesmen. So that's a lot of stuff to put in one box. It's still sealed, so let's open it up carefully with my knife. And go check it out. So let's put this aside and see what we have. As always, these boxes are packed, which is always a lot of fun, because let's be honest, building and collecting these models is half the fun, playing it is the other half, or painting of course. We have some rulers to put together, some bases of course, and here is a very long sprue which looks like some tribesmen. Yeah, I guess it is. Look at them. So there's some hill tribesmen over here. A lot of them. Some wooden shields, some torches, and some weapons over here. Some nice different kind of swords and bows. That looks very nice. And of course, because we have 24, we have 2 of those sprues. Very nice. Then, let's see here. There are some of the new models. The warriors of Rohan, with some spears, hand weapons, shields and bows. And they are the new models, I might say new and improved models, because look at the details, for example, on this sword. I don't know if it's really visible that well, but the detail, the level of detail is amazing. I've been collecting Lord of the Rings models since the start, so I of course have the old ones, but it's crazy how the amount of detail has developed over the years. The first models were very basic plastic kits. Most of them were a one-part model, and at most you had to glue together some weapon or something like that. But this is a complete kit for building these amazingly detailed models. I can't wait to start painting these. Look at those spears. Such tiny details. And of course we have two of them as well. Then over here I see a horse. Let's see who this is, because there are some heroes in here. Haleth on foot and mounted, Háma on foot and mounted, and I'm guessing, I'm looking for a face here. Let's see where it is. Here is some hair. Who might this be? Probably one of the bad guys. So this could either be, let's see, I'm guessing this is General Tark, because this looks like his horse over here. Yeah, with the furry cloak. And so the other one then must be Wulf, probably. Yeah, he is. I like how they add these extras to the base, like a broken shield. It just gives the model something extra, making it stand out a little bit more. Of course you can do that with leftover parts you have, but how nice is this? I mean, like with a broken shield over there, some debris. So yeah, that looks very nice. And here we have the two heroes, Haleth and Háma, on foot and on horseback. And again, the amount of detail is so incredible. That's crazy. Really excited to start painting these. Now this one, of course, very nice, is I guess the same as the old model before it. So you need 2 spruce to build a house, and there's some fence, some barrels, and you got, I think, about maybe a couple of ways to construct these buildings, and when done they look very, very nice. I have a finished one, an older one over here. One of the models I did before, and I really enjoyed painting this. I like the details on the door, on top of the door. And there's a couple of ways to construct these. You can put the door whatever you want, or make a separate roof. You can choose to put on this or don't. So yeah, there's some ways you can use these, and you can use the walls inside out as well. So you can choose which way is showing, and of course the other side is different, so you can make your buildings unique in some way. So you got 2 of those houses, which is quite a good value for money. Then over here we have this nice separator of sorts. And here we have a big mysterious envelope. Woohoo! The Battle of Edoras. A playmat. Let's see if we can carefully open this. And check out the playmat. Okay. So So you've got a big 3x3 inch unfoldable mat. Is it two ways? Yeah, it's double-sided, so you can choose which way is up. You got a side A and a side B. Okay, well, that looks quite nice. Then what's next? Another mysterious envelope. This will probably be the scenario booklet. And yes, it is. Scenarios and profiles. And what's this? Oh, the quick reference guide. That's always easy to have, right? This is quite compact. Showing all the phases, explaining them in a very easy way. And reference to the pages that you need. Alright, then we have this scenario and profiles book. Also a summary on the back. And over here is also the instructions for building the different kind of kits in this model. So the hillsmen, the tribes. And I love how they are using these color codes now. Sometimes with the older models it was a bit difficult to see which part went where, because you're looking at a 2D picture and a 3D model, and this way you have a better view of which goes where. And of course there are some alternatives, so you can, because you have two kits of your hillsmen and your warriors, you can make them different if you want. So there are some options on the models to make them unique. And it looks like all of the models are changeable. You got hillsmen, tribesmen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which all have different options. Except for the bowmen, they seem to be just what it is. So you can have 8 different models of the 12. So you can make a quite unique army. Then over here we have General Targ. Wulf. On foot mounted, both of them. The warriors of Rohan. And here the bow and arrow guys are the same. Let's see if we can change them up. It looks like this is a one build model and no extra possibilities. Alright. And Háma. With Háma you can change the heads, and Háma on foot has also the option of with or without the helmets. And the same goes for Haleth, which has 3 different options. So a different weapon and a different head. So for example, you can add the sword here or also here and leave it here because he's holding it. So there's a lot of options there, which is very nice. And the same goes with the horse. You can choose 2 different heads and 2 different weapons. So again, very nice. And then here are some profiles and some scenarios to play. And then last but not least, we have a brand new rules manual, which is the last item in the box. No, it's not. There's something hidden in there. So let's go check out this rules manual first. These manuals are always like a party to look at because they are so well done. They are so nicely illustrated. I like the way that they use the movie pictures in there to really dress up these pages. Look at that. That looks so nice. All of the phases, the way the heroes work, everything is in this rulebook, Cavalry. So for any newcomers out there, which still includes me, strangely, I've been painting these models for over 20 years and I have very rarely played the game. I'm mainly in this for the painting them because I really love how these models look, but I've not played it that much. So for me, I will need to read the entire book to be able to play it the way it's supposed to be played. But look at that, that's amazing. Beautiful, beautiful book with the ledger, of course. But there is something hidden in here. What is this? It's like a little surprise. No, of course not. It's the dice pack. Well, it's still a surprise, right? These dices are not really that special. There are the basic blue and red dices. Oh, there's two in there. As we have seen before with the previous kits. Yeah, that's really it. So, a lot to do, a lot to unpack, a lot to study, and a lot to paint. Thank you so much for watching this and unpacking this box with me. I will be painting and making some tutorials of these models, of course, in the near future. So I hope to see you again in one of my next videos. Thank you so much for watching. If you like these kind of videos, please consider subscribing to my channel. I really enjoy the support and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye!